Hi everyone, welcome to this reading. So I have my crystal ball off to the side. I will be scrying throughout this message. If you're new to my channel, my readings are a little different. And if you're turning, welcome back. You know how we do. If it doesn't resonate with you, if you're forcing the story to fit or arguing with it in any way, just leave it behind for the people who it's meant for. So we're going to go ahead. I have some scrolls from I Scry with Steph out. I'm just going to pull one scroll from this before we move on to the Archetypes Oracle. And I want to say, if you like I Scry with Steph, if you like her scrolls, check out her shop, because right now I just saw yesterday, I went over there and I just saw that she has a personalized giant tapestry up for sale. So whoever grabs that gets it personalized for them. And I have one and I use it every single month at my vending gig. I actually use it for my drop cloth, for my tablecloth. And I get asked about it all the time because they're beautiful. They're amazing. So it's like the magic in these little packages, like times 10. So definitely check that out. And yeah, now that I'm done like gushing about my homegirl, let's go ahead. All right, taking a step aside and allowing spirit to pass through me, opening up to receive information. Okay, all right, let's see. Ooh, this is a very expansive energy. There's a very, so the last couple of readings, I feel like there's a very big, magical, mystical sort of energy behind these. So I love it. I love that this is the energy I'm getting moved into. All right. I'm being told to pick this deck. So we're going to pick this deck here. I am reading from the Archetypes Tarot, or Archetypes Oracle. Let's see. All right. Ooh, somebody here has taken a seat at the table. And what I mean by that is someone here has established themselves either into a practice, some sort of routine, some sort of mindset or perspective shift that is basically putting them at the seat of like this conscious creator level. Whether this is manifestation, for some of you, I almost feel that you're getting into like lucid dreaming or astral projection, or like there's more power behind your prayers or your spells, for example. Whatever your practice is, right? Everybody's welcome here. Now, but that's the energy this is giving me, is somebody's taken a seat at the table. And hopefully by saying that, you can see what I'm seeing. I see this as almost like one person facing someone else who's now like their equal. This is like an energy or a creative like entity, creative being. That must be why I got this deck. That maybe wasn't necessarily, like was more powerful, right? It was more powerful before. Now you've adopted something that is allowing you to sit at the same level. This is where we start co-creating. Somebody here is becoming a co-creator. This is amazing. Okay, let's go ahead. Oh, let me get it. Okay, so I think there's two here. No, there's just one. And this card is the womb. Again, the womb is where creation happens. And so someone here is having this sort of creative energy. There's something, oh, okay, wow. All right, there's something that is an energy signature that has been deeply buried within whoever this message is for, that is now starting to come to fruition. It's like a seed that was planted that is now taking root. It's starting to germinate. The thing that this has contained is about to start to spring forth. So this is reminding me a little bit of a message that I posted a couple of days ago that was about basically a start of a new journey. There's something new that's beginning inside of somebody's life here, and it is the result of having stepped up to this sort of conscious creator or co-creator vibration. And that's a very powerful vibration to be in. Let's see. Now, it has been a challenge to get here, the mountain. The mountain is an obstacle. For some of you, there may even be a little bit of an obstacle as you step into this energy, and you may be aware of that. Whoever I'm reading for, you know that this is happening. You can feel it. You can feel that something is changing. You can feel your vibration is changing. You can feel that you're about to start creating something amazing. Usually what happens before this is we stop feeling as though we are being led by something, and we start to understand that we're the ones that are in control of our reality and we have to take control. So that's usually what happens in the past that leads us to this energy. Part of the difficulty may have been feeling subservient or feeling less than in some way, and having to come through an entire cycle and an entire life of lessons in order to come to a place where we become empowered enough to step into this. This is where we become the creative force driving our life. life, and not just our life. I feel that whoever I'm reading for, this is actually bigger than that. It's bigger than just an individual. This is really birthing something into existence that winds up helping and influencing a lot of people. This is beautiful. An active participant is something I just heard. Okay. Whoever I'm reading for, you've always had a natural curiosity towards like the mystical, the magical. You've just had a curiosity about yourself as well. You probably spent a great deal of time, many, many years being the student, right? Being in the student role. And this was caused by curiosity. Again, this card came out the other day, and I can't remember exactly which reading it was. It might be the reading that I did before this, honestly. That's how that tends to happen. So I will have that reading linked at the end of this video. But when we have curiosity, this is kind of like the self is peeking through a door, maybe into a world that it doesn't originally belong, right? And it's going in fearlessly. And so that's the energy that's coming through here. Someone here, you released the fear that you had over maybe mystical topics, maybe, you know, spirit communication, maybe delving into your dreams or astral projection, any number of things. Maybe you even had a fear of receiving in the past, or a fear of taking up space in the past. These are all things that we've had to let go of so that we could move to an energy that was not our natural starting point. And this has changed our perspective. It's caused a lot of perspective changes for whoever this message is for. Now, I like, yeah, this is it's the last video. I got like tongue-tied in that one too, because the energy was so strong. And that's how I'm feeling now. The more that I'm moving into this energy, the stronger and the more powerful this energy feels. Someone here, like, you can feel that strength. I don't think that you started off feeling strong. I feel that you started off maybe being in a victim mindset or feeling extremely weak in life. And the place that you've gotten yourself, there's an incredible amount of internal strength now. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Someone here has been on quite the journey. Okay, we have influence again. And this is, you know, this is kind of showing vices and the influence of vices, but that's not really what I'm getting from this card being labeled influences. Again, I feel that something that you're birthing, and I said this earlier in the video, I feel that you're birthing something that has more impact than just on you, right? More than just on your own life. It's as though your own life unfolds in such a powerful way that there's an influence on others around you as well. A bright light is something that I just heard. It's like we're unfolding into this brilliant light. You know, not getting into the whole light dark dynamics, but like just as a metaphor, it's like unfolding into this bright light that is touching the things around it in a positive way, helping others grow, for example. Now, I do want to say this is showing up on the bottom, and so there's a little bit of a warning, as there usually is, that there is some sort of distraction in our midst. Now, this distraction might come in the form of a person who, you know, you might be interested in at first, and then things get kind of weird, right? That's usually how a lot of distractions happen that throw people off their game. It comes in the guise of like a beautiful man, beautiful woman, right? And so there is just a little bit of a warning that you're on this very powerful path. And because you're on this powerful path, naturally, you know, the shadow tries to send out signals to attract distractions, because it doesn't like to change. Whoever I'm reading for, you understand that. You've done a lot of shadow work here. And I think that you are bringing something into the world that's quite powerful, quite beautiful. I've talked about the universal shadow on my channel before, and this may also be something else that we are experiencing at this time. Yeah, especially if you're experiencing a lot of this battle energy. In other words, conflicts are cropping up. And I feel that whoever I'm reading for, you're the kind of person that you've gotten yourself to a place where you're not really part of this war energy, right? You're not afraid of a whole lot. You're not busy like catastrophizing things. You're not busy like making people your enemies, or like projecting an enemy status onto them. You understand people are people, and we're all going about life doing our own things, and for our own reasons. We all have our own reasons for doing things. But I feel that whoever this message is for, you do have this energy cropping up more, and you may be wondering why. What am I projecting out? And this is kind of confirmation that you're not necessarily projecting anything out for this to be happening. It's sort of this universal shadow, right? There's a little bit of this energy of trying to come up against you, but I do feel that you're the kind of person that you can maintain your balance and your integrity through this, so you're not really worried about it. You may be just a little wrapped up in your head thinking, what am I doing? What am am I doing that's causing this? And so this is a little bit of confirmation for somebody from their guides that you're not doing anything. This is just a natural part of the process. You know, a natural part of appreciating the sun is that there's cloudy days. And so there's just something going on here that is really going to refine us, because that's what this energy does, right? It's iron sharpens iron. There's something that's trying to refine us. It's trying to make us more secure in that balance, more secure in that emotional stability that you already have because of the personal strength and integrity that I'm seeing come out in this energy. This is big. This is really big energy. Someone here has done a lot of self-work. And with this having a seat at the table, I would like a little bit of information about that, please. Okay, they're telling me to change decks. For that, we have nature. Ooh. that got serious real fast. There's something about this here where a person started off over here, right? They started off with these obstacles, with this battle energy, with having to be curious and being curious about something that maybe they didn't feel that they belonged to, right? Being in this victim energy, being in this place of being afraid of things, afraid of the future, afraid of, you know, everything that went wrong. They started off there. They did enough self-work. Whoever you are, you've done enough self-work to come into this energy, which is saying with this card, you've changed your nature and you've stepped into your true nature, right? You've changed who you are, but you've stepped into your true nature. And this really is the whole point of being human, is to rediscover our true nature. Not so much rediscover, well, yes, rediscover, I will say that. Interesting. Okay, and they're telling me to pick one card from this. Oh, nope, this one. Okay. If you don't know about this deck, this is the Hush Tarot, and this is amazing. I don't see very many. I actually don't know if I've ever seen another reader use it, but it's really beautiful. Here, check out the back of this deck. There you go. For those of you who read tarot, this is a beautiful deck. Okay. I'm going to be reading the images from this, and this is the final card, I'm being told. Okay. Okay, and so this, I believe that in this deck, the arrows, yes, this is wands. So we have the Queen of Wands here, and this is beautiful. Here, I'm just going to show you that card real fast before I get into the interpretation. Okay, so interestingly enough, we have more crows, right? How fitting. And so we have the Queen of Wands. Now, the Queen of Wands is known as the Witch of the Tarot. And if you remember, I called you a co-creator, whoever this message is for. That's what the Queen of Wands is. She's the one that creates. She has magic at her fingertips. She has the black cat in the traditional tarot, right? And here what we see with this Queen of Wands is we see all these little stars dangling. So again, I feel that some of you, this is about like lucid dreaming, astral projection. It doesn't have to be. For some of you, it might be linked to that previous reading I did, which there was a previous reading that was about mysticism. And so it can be any number of things, but there's something that you are partaking in as part of your healing journey, as part of your evolution, that is really giving you the platform and the space to co-create. Again, it doesn't have to be traditional manifestation. There's something about water that's very important for whoever this message is for, and something about the colors red and black might be very significant right now. That might be a symbol for you. You may be noticing that red and black are coming through quite heavily, and I'm saying that because of the black of the wings and the red of the hair. There is an energy of liminal spaces coming through quite heavily, just because of these muted blues and grays that are in this card. They're in all the Urban Crow Oracle cards. And there's something here that we are thinking of. It's in kind of like that Plato's world of forms, right? There's something that we're forming and shaping inside of the astral that's coming down, or the mental sphere that's coming down. So again, very heavy on that sort of manifestation energy, even if it's not traditional manifestation. Co-creating, we're co-creating something. Somebody here is working on something big, very big. With the wands, it might be something extremely creative. Wands can be like art, poetry, music, things like that. But there's something here that we've been planning for a very long time, and something that's starting to emerge. This plan that we've had for a long time may just be the direction that we're going into, and this emergence, this germination of the seed may be the exact way that we're going to manifest something outward that has to do with this journey that we've been on. So in this way, it feels like someone is taking their lessons and taking their experience experience, and understanding that there are other people who share this journey and this experience, and they're bringing something forward to help them move as well, so, or to evolve as well. Whatever the case is, there's not only a personal benefit to you, this seems to be something that is really making your life amazing, but it's going to help make other people's lives amazing as well. So I love this energy. This is beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna leave this here. If this resonates for you, please hit that like button, and until next time.